Well, this is a big development. Massive disclosures being made by terrorist Tahawwur Rana, who's currently in Indian custody after having been extradited by the United States. Rana, in a statement during interrogation by the Mumbai police, has said that Pakistan's deep-rooted involvement in the 26/11 attacks has been confirmed. He also revealed that after completing his MBBS from the Army Medical College in Rawalpindi back in 1986, he was commissioned as a captain or a doctor in Quetta. Quetta happens to be in Balochistan. Now, during his tenure, he served in multiple sensitive military zones across Pakistan, including Sindh, Balochistan, Bahawalpur, and the Siachen Balotra sector. Rana also claimed that he was a trusted asset of the Pakistani army and was even sent on a covert mission to Saudi Arabia during the Iraqi invasion of Kuwait. And there's a lot more apart from that. Let me go across to my colleague, Bhavtosh, who's accessed all these details. We're also being joined by Arunil, but let me go across to Bhavtosh first. Bhavtosh, it's been some time now since Tahawwur Rana was extradited to India. The Mumbai police has now been, has in fact been questioning him in relation to, of course, his involvement in the 26/11 attacks. Tell us about all the disclosures that he's made and how it will impact investigations here in India about what happened during 26/11.
Siddharth, as far as Mumbai Police Crime Branch is concerned, they came here in New Delhi and questioned him on 3 consecutive days, and their statement has been accessed. What Tahawwur Rana has told Mumbai Crime Branch, because it was the lead investigating law enforcing agency when 26/11 happened, what he specifically told them about, first he told them about his life both in army as well as otherwise, and then his with David Headley Coleman, how they met each other, and the fact that Pakistan Army called him deserter, and then how David Headley Coleman was roped in Lashkar-e-Taiba. That was in early 2000, how he carried out reconnaissance of various places in Mumbai. But what is very important as far as his statement to Mumbai Crime Branch is concerned is the fact that Pakistan ISI had sent him to Saudi Arabia as well as to Iraq to carry out covert operation, and then how David Headley Coleman used him to set up a business interest or a small office in Mumbai. He was in fact someone who was actively participating in 26/11 conspiracy. He was in fact aware of the fact that Abdul Rahman Pasha, a Lashkar-e-Taiba militant, along with Major Sajid Mir and Major Iqbal, were in fact asking David Headley Coleman and as well as Tahawwur Rana to carry out this entire planning. Importantly, David Headley Coleman had told him not to visit Mumbai in November because that was the time when 26/11 could have taken place. He also, in fact, told Mumbai Crime Branch officials that the initial planning was to carry out the attack in May and June, but because of the high tides and because of monsoon, that plan was in fact postponed to November 26.
All right, stay with us, Bhavtosh. We also have Arunil with us. Arunil, these revelations, let's leave aside the Lashkar-e-Taiba for a moment. These revelations directly indict Pakistan and the Pakistani state, because this man, Tahawwur Rana, based on the disclosures that he's made to the Mumbai police, was clearly acting as a conduit between the Pakistani state and the Pakistani army and terror outfits like the Lashkar-e-Taiba.
Well, certainly, yes, cogent evidence being put up against Pakistan with respect to the statement that Tahawwur Rana, the main mastermind of the dastardly 26/11 attack, is been mentioning. It seems like Tahawwur Rana is pinning the blame on Pakistan as well as several aides have been working for ISR or be it Lashkar-e-Taiba. The main investigation related to the 26/11 attack is still with the Mumbai Crime Branch, and that is why a detailed interrogation of Tahawwur Rana has taken place. In that, Rana basically mentioned about the fact that how after completion of his MBBS, he worked as a captain in the medical field with the Pakistani army. Later on, when he had shifted to Canada, it was David Coleman Headley who contacted him multiple times. They met multiple times in Chicago. Before that, he's also mentioning about the aspect that how David Coleman Headley between 2003 to 2005, took intense training with the LET, that is Lashkar-e-Taiba. And while after Headley contacted Rana, he mentioned about several activities, spy-related activities that they wanted to conduct for the LET as well as for the ISI. Also, as Bhavtosh was pointing out, Tahawwur Rana has also mentioned about 3 key people from Pakistan side who were involved in the 26/11 attack. One is Sajid Mir, other is Major Iqbal, as well as Abdul Pasha Rahman. Mentioned about the fact that how constantly they were in touch with these with this trio. Detailed information were being given to them, and how David Coleman Headley instructed Tahawwur Rana to basically open an immigration center in Mumbai as well. The immigration center was opened by Rana in connivance with David Coleman Headley. Several such startling details have been put forth by Mr. Tahawwur Rana. He also mentions about one reggae as well, who had agreed to help Tahawwur Rana as well as David Coleman Headley to give details as well as access to the Sena Bhavan. Later on, this reggae was arrested by Kolkata police as well.
Correct.
For giving out details about Abhishek Banerjee, the leader from TMC. Very incriminating details being shared by Tahawwur Rana, and it basically can help the investigative agencies in further developing cogent evidence against Pakistan and its role in the dastardly 26/11 attack.
Well, thanks Bhavtosh as well as Arunil for filling us in with all those important details about